Posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito.
Hey, good sis, DJ Mrs.
DJ Mrs. Turn on TV.
Yeah.
You see her on Sundays.
I'm talking about main peach holder, too.
Hey, you slide down to McDonald's, right? Need you some chicken and waffles. Shawty having a
That's
restaurant.
why I say, no, don't get it twisted. It's not just reality TV. It's business. It's cookbooks. It's authors.
Mama Fo.
Come on with it.
We got Kelli Ferrell in the studio.
I'm posted on the corner. I'm posted on the corner.
Thank you guys. Hey, y'all.
How you feeling, my love?
I feel amazing. I mean, I'm here with you guys. I feel good, and you know,
I love to ask people like, how are you doing for real? Now that the season has came out, everybody has an opinion. You are a mom, you're a business owner. So how are you doing for real?
honestly, I'm good. You know, like my girls are good. I'm good. I've been able to take some time for myself, take a moment for myself. But, you know, my life is my life. You know, I'm just handling it as we go. But I'm good. Thank you for asking that, too. Because you always got to check on your strong friends.
You have to.
Yes.
And it's like, you know, you got to pop out. You got to be suited and booted every day. Cameras in your face 24/7. Then you got to turn around and take care of them babies.
Girl.
Then you got to go turn around and go to work, child.
Take care of yourself.
Come on.
Hello. I don't play about my
hard.
self-care, though. I don't play about that.
We see that. So.
Yes. Yes.
Man, let's rewind the tape and bring it to present day.
Yes.
This time last year, what was going on in your world?
Ooh, this time last year, what are we in? April? I think I was getting ready to start filming. Like it was like, you know, just kind of preparation with my girls. I definitely was doing therapy, make sure business affairs were kind of in order and really just working on myself. I mean, I was still going through my divorce. So I was in definitely maybe not the best mental space, but I was like enough to, you know, work on a day-to-day and make sure that everybody else around me was good. So it was probably maybe a little harder time than what most people would have thought, but you know, I definitely made it look good.
For sure.
When the opportunity presented itself to become a part of the season 16 cast for RHOA, what was that feeling like and how did you process that? Like, show or you like, what do you think?
Well, you know, this was my third time. So this was the third time was the charm for me. So I felt like this was the most perfect time. If I was ever to do it, it would be this time. You know what I mean? And people were like, well, what do you mean? Because you were going through a divorce. But it's like, I'm kind of at the tail end of it. I'm, you know, restarting my life, restarting, you know, this new journey. And it was the best timing from me. You know, the first time, and it was like, you know, you kind of get scared and skeptical to kind of bring the cameras in and, you know, you're not knowing how strong your marriage is during that time. And then the second time I had like literally like just had filed for my divorce. I'm like, I don't want to drag my kids through that. But it was kind of more at the tail end. And I'm like, you know what? Let me at least be able to use this platform to be able to motivate and inspire the next man or woman to kind of that's going through a divorce to show them what life looks like after that.
What's some advice that you have for the women that have such a busy life like you and going through the trials and tribulations of a divorce, which isn't easy at all? What's some advice you have for those women?
Take care of yourself. You know, I think so many of us, including myself, it was like, all right, let me make sure my business is okay. Let me make sure my kids are okay. Let me make sure my family's okay. But you got to work on you. Like, so one thing that was super important for me is taking time for myself and my mental, whether that be you know, going to therapy, going to the gym, having just time for myself. How many of us sit in the garage, you know, before we actually go in the house? I find that, seriously, right? Like just take a second for yourself and like, all right, before I go in here and I'm super woman and I'm super mom and super everything, let me just take a time, take a breather. I might put on a little Deepak Chopra. You know what I'm saying? And meditate, but like I'm taking time for my mental because I got to be able to, if I got to show up for everybody, I got to show up for myself first.
Hello?
Yes.
That's the big thing. Yeah. And shout out to you for playing the meditation music. I started doing that in the morning.
I don't play by my meditation, baby.
On the way to work, I started playing, and then when I go home, if I'm just not like...
You better put them affirmations on.
Them sounds just get me good, get me right.
Yes, you better. Yes.
Outside of the sounds, if we were to go to your iTunes and your Spotify, what's some music we would find you listening to?
Oh my God. So love Sade. You're definitely gonna hear Snow Allegra,
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina Claudio. You're definitely gonna hear Ari Lennox. I'm from Baltimore. I always play my Drew Hill.
Baltimore.
Yes, the Baltimore.
Shout out 92Q.
Yes, 92Q.
Thank you.
I love Jeezy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you a trapper?
I'm a trap star.
you was giving us all the. I love a shot.
I'm just gonna give a little
when
bit.
she said cheese, I like, twin.
And I said,
I know what you are.
Kelly, Kelly, I gave y'all R&B first. I gave y'all R&B first.
you listening to?
I'm not gonna give y'all all my hood music.
What's your favorite ratchet song right now?
And I'm from Baltimore. Y'all know, love me a little dreams and nightmares.
Uh-oh. Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Baltimore gonna come out of Kelly town.
Dummy.
Yeah, dummy.
I'm so done with y'all. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
So let's get into your restaurant business. How did you get into that market? Because that is probably one of the hardest lanes to be in, is trying to keep a restaurant open. And yours have been in America.
Yes.
You have been around the world with it. So how did you get in that lane?
Thank you. Well, I started Nana's Chicken-n-Waffles December 26, 2016. I've been in business for over 8 years. Whoop, whoop. Been able to survive so much. But honestly, I started my restaurant from a vision board. Girl, 1 year I did a vision board. I put everything on that board that I wanted, like from the restaurant to my products to homes, cars, everything. And from there, I literally manifested that. And I always say when God gives you a vision, he plants it in you. And, sometimes people don't get to see what that looks like, but I am definitely a true testament of what that can be and what that succeeds.
So do the vision boards, child.
Yeah.
I gave up on the vision boards.
Oh, don't give up on the vision board.
I'm not going to lie since I did.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, did you put the vision?
One of those things to where it's like, when you keep looking at it and it's not happening. I think it was one of those. You know what I'm saying? But I had to realize, or I have to realize after hearing what you said, that it takes time.
Yeah, I didn't say overnight.
Right. It takes time. I want people like, I need this to happen. No. I need $10,000 by tomorrow.
No, that's not how it works. Wait a minute. I didn't tell you that happened. But I definitely put in the work, and I feel like when you do that vision board, and you have to put it in a place where you see it every day, right? Because we are what we visualize, and we have to make sure that what that day-to-day looks like, you are planting a seed towards that goal.
Yeah.
So the vision board, I ain't say it was going to happen overnight, right? But I think if you continuously look at it and you put yourself in a position to make good choices and to plant those seeds towards those visions, then they will manifest. For sure. So you got to put in the work though, too, right? A lot of people don't realize I put in the work. I worked my business for 5 years. When you went into the restaurant, I didn't look like this. You would see me with a T-shirt and Crocs on and a baseball cap. Hey, hands on table 2. Yeah. I had no problems with making sure that I invested in my dreams and what I wanted to see and manifest in my life.
For sure.
Yeah.
I want to have some fun, Kelly.
Okay.
I got some this or that and some rapid fires.
Oh, Lord.
If you're on a road trip, are you the driver or are you the passenger?
I'm definitely a passenger princess.
For sure. What's a hidden hobby that you have that we may not know about?
A hidden hobby? Ooh. I like to roller skate.
That's fire.
Is that a hobby? Yeah.
Oh,
I like
fire.
to roller skate. Yeah. If I can. Yeah.
That's fire.
What you know about shake and bake?
Come on now.
That ain't the Ricky Bobby one. Right? Oh, that's something different. That's something different. If you could act in one of your favorite movies, what movie you acting in?
Waiting to exhale.
For
Who you
sure.
gonna be?
You know I'm gonna be. I can't wait to set a car on fire. I've been dying. What?
I know that's right.
That's
Throw
that
that
Jeezy-
cigarette.
that
Did you see that
Jeezy
cigarette?
Boom.
Boom.
If you had to write a book today, what would you title your book?
I have a book title. I don't want to give it to you yet.
Okay, cool. Give me the remix.
The remix of it?
Yeah.
Book 2.
Life After.
I love that. So what else are you working on right now that you could tell us about?
Of course, I'm working on my products. So super excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
So my mimosa mix is finally ready and available.
Come on, mimosa mix.
Yes, cocktails with Kelly. So super excited about that. You know, I have all of my products. So the waffle mix, the 24 karat gold maple syrup, the
Yes.
Cajun grits. Have my cookbook. I'm working on a Mommy and Me cookbook.
Love
Yes,
that.
so super excited, and you know, just working on growing my brand.
How have
Yeah.
you been able to balance motherhood with everything that you have going on in your life?
I mean, is it really a balance, or do we just make it look good?
I feel like you really make it look good, but I feel like some people feel like I have to find this balance with my business life, my personal life, my love life, and of course the kids. And we know the babies are the top priority.
Well, I feel like if the babies are the top priority, then we focus on work a little bit more so that we can provide a good life for them.
For sure.
And that has always been my go-to, right? So I might work a little bit more, but I still always make sure that I'm present and I show up. And I'm a mom always.
Period.
So, you know, the balance, sometimes it outweighs, outweigh more than others, but I thank God for my children and them giving me grace and understanding and knowing that mommy is doing the best that she can.
Grace is
Grace.
I feel like a lot of moms, a lot of mothers do not give themselves grace.
You have to.
And it's like you see it so often. Like you doing your big one, sis. Like you we understand, child, that you overslept a banquet.
Yes.
We get it.
It's okay.
Like, it's okay.
It's okay. And you find that balance in regards to that, right? And I'm very open with my daughters, you know? Like a lot of people are like, oh my God, how'd you have that conversation with your daughter? But you have to, right? Because I would much rather have that conversation with my children than for them to find out from a friend or, you know, a friend's mom or the internet or whatever the case may be. So I'm very open and honest with them, and they are understanding, you know? They are understanding. And they come to the restaurant and they see mommy working, you know, and they understand what that looks like.
I love that.
What's the greatest thing about being a mom for you?
The greatest thing is just really being able to be present in their lives, right? Like, so I'm grateful for my business and what it is that I'm doing, but I still also was able to put myself in a position where I can still be present, you know? Like, those memories are super important for me. So, like, a lot of people are like, well, did you always do these things prior to the show? I am big on holidays. Like, birthdays,
Period.
17 gifts of Chloe. That ain't nothing. She ain't getting 18, but I can tell you that.
That's 17 stud.
That's 17, baby. She put
I
me
love
out
it.
of commission. But I'm very big on making memories for my daughters. So holidays, birthdays, Easter bunnies always coming to the house. I don't care if they 50 years old. Easter Bunny's still coming and showing up with an Easter basket.
I love that.
You know, Santa is always coming to read a story. I'm just really big on creating those memories for them. And I think that is the most amazing thing that you can give a child is creating memories, everlasting memories.
I love that.
Yeah.
So my sister, Mia Thornton, she is also a part of the franchise, right?
Yes.
So I want to know if she was want to come to the ATL.
Yes, girl.
What's some advice you got for my big sis?
Woo. Well, she definitely gonna have to put her peaches on. I can tell you that. Because the peaches is a little fuzzy, you know, they fuzzy on the outside, sweet on the inside. I think she just has to come and just be her authentic self.
Period.
We have a good time. I think she would be a great fit to the franchise over here. She'll be fun. We have a good time. You know, I know it looks like so much controversy now, but these seasons coming, the episodes coming, you'll get to see we have a lot of fun. You
For
know,
sure.
we have a lot of fun. It's an amazing sisterhood. We still support one another. We might throw a little shade, but we support one another. And I think it's a dynamic group of ladies that are on the cast. And I don't know, maybe she'll step on over.
I hope so.
Yeah.
What's your biggest highlight from S16?
Biggest highlight? Ooh. I guess it would be probably Chloe's birthday, but I had some other highlights. But Chloe's birthday for me, again, those memories are fantastic for me. So being able to share that for her, you know, her 17th birthday, I've had some really great events too. Being able to highlight the Osteogenesis Imperfecta Foundation at the Beaumont event was super important for me. You know, being able to not only use a platform for myself, but to use it to highlight, you know, things that are big in our community is super important as well. So.
For sure.
How's this season going for you? Are the fans getting it right, or you think they off? Is there a misconception going on?
Right.
Well, I mean, I think first of all, I love that the fans are enjoying it.
Yeah.
I have received the most amazing feedback ever. You know, so much love. Keep it coming. I told y'all keep it sweet though, because my kids are looking.
Period.
Right. But no, it's been really, really good. I think, you know, of course, we kind of started off hot in the first few episodes.
Spicy.
We was spicy, baby. We was spicy. Woo! That was crazy, girl. But I think fans will get to see like more of who we are, you know,
sure.
just kind of seeing our friend group and, you know, seeing who we are as individuals, what our real lives look like. Again, I don't look like this all the time. You know what I mean? Like you know how it is with those cameras.
Yeah.
Once you say yes, they come in and it's, you don't get to pick and choose what they want to share, you know, and you don't get to pick and choose what you want to share. Your life is your life. And, you know, I think it's an amazing season. And honestly, I didn't watch the show before this. So I didn't have time to watch TV. No, seriously. People know I just bought cable so I could watch the show.
That girl said, I be at work, and if I'm not at work, I'm being a mother.
I'm being a mother. I don't have time. I mean, I would, you know, look at things here and there, but I don't have the time to dedicate myself. But I'm grateful for the fans who are tuning in. I'm tuning in, you know, like it's good now. Because you know how it is. Like, you know what you film, but you don't know what the other ladies film. So it's very interesting to see everybody else's dynamic and family life and what they're going through. So I think it's been awesome. I mean, we were number 2 on Peacock.
Period.
Okay,
Yes.
Watching it right now, what's some advice you got for yourself?
Ooh, girl, just live life. You know, just live life. I feel like I've lived my life for so many other people, you know, with just trying to please everyone, you know, family and business and friends. And right now, I'm just doing me. And it feels really good to just do me.
I love that. Well, keep doing you, Miss Kelli,
Thank
because
you.
you're being an example for them girls, for other women that's watching you, mothers. Keep doing your big one, sis.
Thank you.
For
I really
real.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
When do you feel most relaxed?
Ooh, is that a question? A trick question? Or
No, it's almost like, when you're just like, woo, what does that scenery look like for you?
Ooh, most relaxed, I guess probably just after a long days of work and just being able to spend time with my girls, you know? Having time to just sit there and be still in my life. Yeah, just be still. So everybody sleep, everybody's everybody's happy, at peace. And I can just lay in my bed by myself, right? And just have me time, you know, no matter what that looks like. Just meditating or watching a TV show or catching up on something or, you know, just being still, honestly. Yeah.
Definitely on my way to Nana's.
Yes, you better.
I know the menu has a lot to choose from.
Yes.
I gotta wait, probably.
Can't wait to eat.
But if I had to pick one, maybe 2, 3 items off the menu,
Okay.
what I need to go to?
Well, you know you're going to do a peach cobbler, chicken and waffles.
Push.
What? Are you serious? You're definitely going to start off with some fried green tomatoes.
Love a fried green.
You're and you definitely going to finish off with some beignets.
Oh.
And that comes with like a raspberry peach marmalade. But I like to, if you know the Nana's secret menu, then you can ask for cream cheese and you can dip the beignets in sweet cream cheese.
She literally just gave y'all the tea.
Oh, and don't forget, okay, and there's one more thing. If you had to pick and choose from the fried green tomatoes, or you can get the deep fried grit cakes topped with shrimp and crawfish etouffee on top.
You talking my talk.
Thank me later. Amazing.
I'm going to go in there like, I know, Miss Kelli, I need the secret menu.
Cream cheese.
The secret, don't tell me y'all don't do it.
Y'all better give me some cream cheese on the side.
Don't tell me y'all don't do it because Kelli herself
Just
told
tell
me.
them Kelli sent you.
Table 2.
Yeah.
I want to sit at table 2. I don't know what table 2 at, but
Table
I want
2. Hands on 2, please.
Post on the corner here.
Y'all Y'all so crazy.
And so with Kelli, we thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and speak with us.
Thank
I can't wait to see
you.
what you bring to the rest of this season.
Thank
I
you.
know you got more stuff dropping. If people want to
Yes.
buy some merch from you or get things, but they're not in Atlanta, how can they purchase?
Make sure you guys go to the Nana's Chicken and Waffles website, or you can go to Cooking with the K, cookingwithkelly.com. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. Who is Kelli? Cooking with Kelly, Nana's Chicken and Waffles. And who else knows what else is out there? But make sure you guys are following us on all platforms.
Perfect.
Yes.
Post it on the corner.
Posted on the corner.